We started the production team by kids coming over and contacting me for piano lessons and production lessons. So we started out that way, and eventually he was working on an album at the time, and he asked me about mixing 2 songs for him.
Like, all right, well, he wanted to mix them down at Slip Studio. And we got introduced to Slip. Soundtrack came out so good. I just felt that I should pursue it more, and then I asked Buzz to do a couple more tracks, and then we got Slip involved. And
I got so involved in it that I started adding my own artistic pieces of music. I'm sorry. And before you know it, we finished the album, and I didn't want us to stop. Neither did they. So here we are, the Rat Bastard Day. I am a proud rat bastard of the first degree.
My role, everybody has a function before we put all 3 ears on it. Kid will usually start out a particular remix.
the more role that I play is more of like the start-off guy. Like, since I'm a DJ, I'm in the clubs all the time. And like I know kind of what's like cutting edge, what the kids like, what works in the club, what doesn't. And so from a production standpoint, I'll probably start like the building blocks of like I'll get like the beat down in the groove and kind of really see like what's popping, and then I kind of pass it off, And that's when like Buzz kind of takes over.
I alter some of his sounds. I just take his initial idea and try and make it bigger. And so that's my first role, and then second, because of my production background and what have you, work with the mixing, and we all of us have the input, but so I see my role as mainly being the guy that makes the seeds grow and then helps cultivate when we get to the end.
I have the studio, first of all, and I am the guitar player. So just like Buzz is the piano player, I'm the guitar player. We all have studios, but we end up doing the mixes here because my studio is probably the most out of hand and most elaborate.
You really I kind of build the framework of the house. Buzz comes in and puts like the carpet down and the walls, and and then we got Slip who decorates it with nice paintings and all that stuff. So that's kind of how that process works. I actually first started trying to play different instruments. I tried playing like the violin, and guitar, and piano, and actually piano stuck for a while. But I was really frustrated that I wasn't like a rock star in like 20. I guess really the music started going when I started. At the time, when we used to go out to the raves and whatnot, she always thought those DJs were so cool. So of course, with my ego, I was like, I can easily do that. And I went out and I bought 2 turntables and started practicing.
I started out, playing piano in local bands and arranging. By the time I got to Georgia, I met Curtis Mayfield, and he hired me on as keyboard player and musical director. Through Curtis, I got a job with Ichiban Records as a staff producer. I worked with all kinds of artists from, old school R&B right up through, Chris Cross, Tag Team, and then there obviously Curtis, Shy Life, Fame King, 3 Degrees. So
I got into the studio business just sort of by default. And wanted to be the rock and roll guitar player. One day I came home with a guitar I bought for $5. My mother said, "Oh no, you don't."
The Rat Bastard is different from other groups. I would say definitely like diversity, just because we are different from different genres and different decades of music where we grew up. Well, actually, decades kind of dates us, so I would just say different types of music. But that is one of the things that we have so many different backgrounds where Slip comes from a classic rock background, and Buzz comes from more jazz and R&B, and I'm more of a club, club background stuff. So it definitely meshes well, and I would think our secret ingredient is the music.
The Rat Bastards, what makes us different from other production teams? I think the fact that we've got 3 members that are incredibly different, and it's very complimentary yet.
The cool thing that makes the Rat Bastards different from everyone else is Slip and I come from a musical background. So you not only get the modernness of all the computer technology and things like that, we also can play instruments, and we use those in our production. We've done that. You'll hear banjo, you'll hear a sitar, Fender Rhodes, Hammond organs. just whatever is going to serve the music. It gives us a different edge that other production companies or production teams don't have, because we do bring the live playing aspect into what we're doing.
2012, what I'd like to see us achieve is definitely getting to that level to where people come to us from all kinds of genres and ask us to put our production, with their album and with their, artistry or wherever, what I'm saying? Like, that would be my goal for the group, is just to kind of really have that sound to where people are like, wow, I want that. I want to get on that track. And then have people like, different artists from the genre come and work with us. I think that's where really the fun starts kicking in, is when you can.
I would like to see us start remixing for labels. I would like to see us develop some new artists as well, not just from a remix standpoint, but as a production standpoint.
I would like for us to win the lottery, stay together, and keep doing more artistic production, because I really am into what we're doing.
Hilarious.
I guess I would say diversity. Slip is such a skilled player. I mean, like, the way he plays is amazing. I mean, you could just be like, that's gonna last forever. That's so cool. And then with Buzz, it's like he can see the clay and he just melts it and molds it in a way like it just to perfection. Where
how did I come up with the name the Rap Bastards? I've been sitting on that one for a long time. Every other band I've been in they say, hey, we need a name. How about the Rap Bastards? They go, you gotta be kidding. These guys went, yeah, perfect.
I'm the 10. Those guys are 10s too, but both of them are 5s. So if you add them up, they become a 10.
No wonder I had trouble hearing you. Well, I'm of course a 10. I look like I'm in high school, right? So, what, 10? How high can you go? 10.5? 11? I don't know.
I'm intimidated by the sections, to be honest with you. So I guess if I had to choose one, which I would like them both, but I know that's not possible, I'd probably have to go with Buzz, just because I knew him. I'm a sexy guy. I'm a sexy guy. I'm a sexy guy. I'm a